नमस्कार। हेल्थ फॉर ऑल में आप सबका स्वागत है। कल यानी 11 जुलाई को वर्ल्ड पॉपुलेशन डे है। भारत के संदर्भ में अगर देखा जाए तो हमारी आबादी लगातार बढ़ रही है, लेकिन एक दूसरा पहलू भी है। हमारे देश में इनफर्टिलिटी के मामले भी बढ़ रहे हैं। इनफर्टिलिटी यानी बांझपन, गलत खान पान और लाइफ स्टाइल इस समस्या को और बढ़ा रहा है। वर्ल्ड पॉपुलेशन डे पर हमने इस समस्या पर फोकस करने का फैसला किया है। क्यों बढ़ रही है ये समस्या, इसके प्रिवेंशंस और उपचार क्या हैं, हमारे समाज में केवल महिलाओं को इसके लिए जिम्मेवार क्यों ठहराया जाता है, सामाजिक समाधान के अलावा इसका मेडिकल सॉल्यूशन क्या है।
We start the 39th episode of Health for All with yoga.
So today the topic is basically fertility. This topic is very, very close to my heart because I had my own struggle with infertility. I was always a PCOS patient or a PCOD because it was almost a disorder from, not because of my lifestyle. Genetically, I was blessed with PCOD, and that's the reason I had conceiving problem, both the children. And I understand what a couple go through when they are facing challenges of infertility. Okay, very important. 3-4 things are very, very important when you are trying to conceive. One, what food you eat. You need to eat good food. You need to eat lot of antioxidant food, which is rich in vitamins and minerals. Okay, very, very important. Food which is good in fiber rich food. You should stay away from junk and sugary and maida, processed carbohydrates, something which you should not take when you are basically trying to conceive. And when I say this does not apply only to the women. This is also applying to the men, because there are so many men who is suffering from not having a proper sperm quality because of the kind of lifestyle they are having, because of the kind of exposure to laptop or staying so near to so many gadgets. Okay, so it's very, very important that the same rule apply to men and women. Okay, so both have to eat good food, both have to sleep, drink lot of water, or because if your body is good, then you will produce a place for it to become fertile. Okay, next very important point is you should have an ideal weight. If you are overweight, you should try reducing your weight for the next 6 months and then try conceiving. That would be very, very good. Okay, now when it comes to yoga, or how does yoga contribute to improving your fertility? All the asanas, which is basically the forward bend, where you are bending forward. So it can be just taking both the legs, and Padmahastasana, where you are actually trying to bend forward, or Janu Shirshasana, where your one leg is bent and the other leg is straight and you're trying to come and bend forward. All the bending forward, or just taking it's circular and the opposite way. So all the asanas in which there is lot of forward bend, they are very, very good to improve your fertility. Of course, there is a pressure here which helps in improving your circulation. Okay, so they are very, very good. Next, which asanas are good? Where you are lying down on your stomach. So cobra, the child pose, even the mountain, okay, which you can do like a sequence. Okay, so if you are doing cobra, you can actually lie down on the mat, breathe in cobra, breathe out, get into the child pose, breathe in, breathe out, get into the mountain, come back, go down, breathe in cobra, breathe out, child pose, breathe in, breathe out, and get into the downward dog. So this sequence is also very, very good to improve your fertility.
We now move on to a 1-hour special show on the occasion of World Population Day, which is actually tomorrow. And the topic here is rising infertility in India, causes and remedial measures. Infertility has become a worrisome problem due to lifestyle changes, environment pollution and COVID.
मेंटल स्ट्रेस के कारण भी इनफर्टिलिटी होता है और इनफर्टिलिटी की वजह से भी मेंटल स्ट्रेस होता है।
बिल्कुल।
तो महिलाओं को समाज में किस स्थिति से गुजरना पड़ता है, क्योंकि हमने देखा है कि इनफर्टिलिटी की वजह से तलाक हो जाते हैं, इनफर्टिलिटी की वजह से पुरुष दूसरी शादी कर लेता है, तो किस तरह के तनाव झेलने पड़ते हैं और इसका रेमेडी क्या है?
सर, कई बार ये भी होता है, जो आपने दो कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस बताए, कई बार ये भी होता है कि औरत को पता होता है कि प्रॉब्लम आदमी में है, लेकिन आदमी औरत से कहते हैं तुम मेरा नाम मत लेना, तुम सब दोष अपने पे ले लो। एंड अ वुमन टू सेव हर मैरिज और टू सेव व्हाटएवर और द लव दैट शी कैरीज फॉर अ मैन, कई बार वो भी ये सब अपने ऊपर ले लेती है, तो एक मल्टीपल स्ट्रेसर होता है। तो जैसे आपने बताया, बांझ तो बोला ही जाता है, नो मैटर वो कितना भी काम करे, उससे कहा जाता है भी तू लायक नहीं है। कई बार उसकी वुमनहुड को ही क्वेश्चन कर दिया जाता है कि तेरे में शायद कभी ममता थी ही नहीं, ईश्वर ने तभी तुझे बांझ बनाया। But they don't understand that the amount of stress that is happening because of the conflicts between the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law, या जो घर का माहौल है, या हस्बैंड इमोशनली नर्चरिंग है ही नहीं, उसकी वजह से भी even when the two get intimate, probably वो जाइगोट बनता ही नहीं है, वो आपका फर्टिलाइजेशन ही प्रॉपर नहीं हो रहा है। तो वो भी कई फैक्टर्स हैं, स्ट्रेसेस तो हैं ही सर। आपको अगर कोई एक गलत निगाह से देखिए, कई बार ये भी तो होता है ना कि तुम बांझ हो तो हमारे बच्चे के जन्मदिन पर तुम नहीं आओगे। जब प्रेग्नेंट वुमेन्स का सेरेमनी होती है, इसको नहीं लाना, इसका खुद का बच्चा नहीं है, ये बुरे नजर से आएगी, हमारे बच्चे को खा जाएगी। A lot of people in the surroundings will not allow that woman, even she carries so much love within her, for their children to play with her as if she is some चुड़ैल और डायन जो खा जाएगी आज के समाज में बच्चों को। आई थिंक वो प्रथा, वो मानसिकता तो आज भी प्रेवलेंट है। बट आई थिंक मोर देन व्हाट द वर्ल्ड डज, आई वुड रादर से a woman needs to learn to respect her own self. She needs to learn to set boundaries, and when people raise questions to her, she need not unnecessarily suffer. She needs to use her filter in her mind कि ठीक है यार, जो लोग कह रहे हैं या आसपास के लोग कह रहे हैं, वो अपनी सोच का एक दर्पण दे रहे हैं। That's not about her. No matter whatever be the cause, there are treatments available, and I would certainly like to mention कि a lot of gynecologists prefer those 10% cases to me जहाँ पर fertility नहीं होती है। और आप विश्वास नहीं करेंगे, औरतें फटाक से अपॉइंटमेंट ले लेती हैं, तब भी जब उनमें गड़बड़ नहीं होता, उनके शौहर, उनके आदमी रेयरली आते हैं साइकोलॉजिकल काउंसलिंग के लिए भी। उनको लगता है अरे मुझे में दोष निकल आएगा तो, एंड इवन व्हेन दे कम दे से इसको ठीक करो आप। ये ज्यादा सोचती है, ज्यादा चिड़चिड़ करती है। अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स प्रीमेच्योर एजैकुलेशंस, नॉट बीइंग एबल टू सस्टेन एन इरेक्शन, and even the poor quality of the sperm could be other factors that may be contributing to the inappropriate मतलब inappropriate degree of intimacy होता है, तो आपका fertility नहीं होता है। ये सारे factors भी तो होते हैं, इसकी बात कोई करता ही नहीं है।
The male reproductive system has been hypothesized as a potential target for the COVID virus, as testicular cells express receptors associated with the infection. Yes. In addition, other RNA viruses like Zika and Ebola are also known to cause local inflammation of the testes. Now, did this in any way increase infertility?
See, COVID, we have known COVID only for the past 2 years, though in a very bad and a deadly way. So actually, we are yet to see the effects of COVID on male infertility, because the sperm formation and the what I have seen is because of COVID, many families have been disrupted. Their financial statuses have been disrupted, so which actually precludes them from starting families or even thinking about starting families. And those who have thought of starting families, they are just waiting, and they haven't yet come to us because they are actually busy settling down their financial status. And as to the effects of COVID on the testicular cells and affecting the sperm quality, we have no tests as of now to say that yes, because of the COVID virus, we have this particular effect on the sperm quality. But we have known that viruses from time immemorial, like mumps and all, do cause decreased sperm quality or decreased sperm counts. So we could expect that COVID also definitely has some effects, though we haven't attributed COVID as the reason for this person's infertility as of now, because we do not have any tests to say that.
हमारे देश में इनफर्टिलिटी एक ऐसी समस्या है जिसके मामले में लोग डॉक्टरों से ज़्यादा बाबाओं पे भरोसा करते हैं, झाड़ फूक कराते हैं, और हमारे पब्लिक हेल्थ सिस्टम में इनफर्टिलिटी प्रायोरिटी में भी नहीं है, न प्रिवेंशन में, न ट्रीटमेंट में, न किसी बड़े कैंपेन में ये दिखता है। क्यों ऐसा है?
इनफर्टिलिटी बेसिकली अगर देखा जाए तो बहुत ज़्यादा एक टैबू है, और जैसे बहुत सारे लोगों ने यहाँ पे भी बोला है कि वो विमेन पे जाती है, या वो मेन की मैनहुड के ऊपर एक उंगली उठती है। सो ऑल्सो रिलीजियसली भी बिलीव कि एक बच्चा एक गिफ्ट होता है, और जिसके पास बच्चे नहीं है उनको कोई कर्स है, या उनके ऊपर कुछ काला जादू हो चुका है, या या उन्होंने कोई पिछले जन्म में या कोई खराब कुछ किया है जिसकी वजह से दे आर पेइंग फॉर इट नाउ, एंड दे हैव टू नाउ प्लीज समवन और प्लीज द गॉड्स और गेट द कर्स ऑफ देमसेल्व्स टू बी एबल टू हैव चिल्ड्रन। सो आई थिंक बायोलॉजिकली हम ऑब्जेक्टिवली नहीं देखते हैं, पर उसको एक गिफ्ट या एक अपने आपके जो भी गुड डीड्स है पीछे के, उसकी तरह गिफ्ट फ्रॉम गॉड या गिफ्ट की तरह देखते हैं। इसलिए आई थिंक झाड़ फूक की तरफ ज्यादा है, एंड अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल बहुत साल झाड़ फूक कराते हैं और बहुत कीमती वक्त अपना जाया कर देते हैं इन सब चीज़ों में, एंड डॉक्टर्स के पास समय पे नहीं पहुंचते हैं, और जिसकी वजह से उनके चांसेस टू कंसीव भी और भी कम होते जाते हैं, क्योंकि जैसे जैसे उम्र बढ़ती है वैसे वैसे चांसेस टू कंसीव भी कम होते जाते हैं।
What is the relationship between pregnancy and breast cancer? Does it increase the risk or decrease the risk? What is it? There's a lot of debate on that.
The relationship between pregnancy and breast cancer is that pregnancy is said to be protective. Why? Because pregnancy is we have two basic hormones in our body. One in a female body, one is estrogen and one is progesterone. Now estrogen is what increases the risk of the number of years that we are exposed to estrogen increases the risk of breast cancer. Now what is pregnancy? Pregnancy is a progesteronergic state. The progesterone in our body increases, and the progesterone is what sustains pregnancy, and hence pregnancy is said to be somewhat protective towards the formation of breast cancer. That doesn't mean that if my family history of breast cancer is there and I am a BRCA gene carrier and I'm a high risk, I will not have any breast cancer had I become pregnant. No, it just means that my how likely am I to develop breast cancer if I'm a normal population person, if I'm a non-high risk person? Yes, pregnancy, at least those years I was not exposed to a higher estrogen level, which will lead to more likely breast cancer. So yes, pregnancy is protective towards it to some degree.
जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं कि हमारे देश में पॉपुलेशन बड़ी तेजी से बढ़ रहा है, लेकिन ये भी सच है कि पॉपुलेशन के साथ साथ हमारे देश में इनफर्टिलिटी भी बढ़ रही है। एक तो इसके कारण क्या हैं और क्या इसके कोई प्रिवेंशंस भी हैं?
Ours is the second most populated country in the world. At the same time, we are now facing something of an epidemics of infertility. Both actually do not go together. Some people might be happy that the population is actually, we are actually curtailing the population, but infertility is definitely very much on the rise. So much so that the fertility rate has come down almost 50% from the 70s till date. So that is quite alarming, because the young population will be very desperate and to start a family, and it is very difficult for them. So this increasing infertility trend is due to many reasons. It's just not one reason. So mostly I think, it is the fast urbanization, because we see in statistics कि urban areas में ज़्यादा infertility होता है less than the rural areas. the factors which affect the urban areas and rural areas are completely different again. So in the urban areas, it is the availability of advanced education, more career opportunities, so late marriages and starting of the family late. So here we should understand that we should go with the nature. See, a human body is made and there is a respective age, a reproductive age, where it is the best time for a woman to a couple to have a child. So we should respect that, and creating awareness among the young couples that there is a good time to have or start a family is most important. Because of the career opportunities and in the rat race, I would say that we have to settle financially, and probably because of nuclear families where we do not have help, couples are postponing the childbirth, which actually does increase in the problems.